Y'all, UFOs come in many different shapes and sizes. We've seen them all around the world, and we've seen them take the shape of saucers, orbs of light, and metallic spheres. We've even seen tic tac or tube like UFOs. However, there is another very common UFO that has been overlooked recently, however, has been popping up a lot lately. And that's the traditional delta form three lights that people usually think is a triangular craft in cloaking. Some think it may be three crafts flying in a delta formation. Whatever the case, it's always three crafts and it's always a triangle. And I've got a few of those that just happened, which is wild when you consider the possibilities of Three Atlas being alien and, as Avi Loeb says, possibly sending probes. Again, not saying that that's what's happening, but when we talk about that and we see these things, it's like, it's crazy. There's also this strange string of lights that no one knows what it is in the sky, but let's start with those delta formation UFOs. Our first clip comes from We Gon' Make It Through, amen, who says that their boyfriend caught this craft on October 9th in California at around 8 p.m. They look up and see this in the sky and they have no idea what the hell it is. Take a look.
I don't know if you see this, guys, but there's like three lights up there. I have no clue what the fuck that is. That shit looks like a UFO, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, I'm driving. Yeah, look at that. What the fuck is that? What is that?
Now, though it may be a little far away, we can clearly see that that's three lights in delta formation. And the uploader says that there's other people in the area that saw it too. So hopefully we get more video from that same event. Oddly enough, a very similar sighting took place on October 16th of 2025. This time over Area 51 of all freaking places. And it's another set of three lights in the sky that make absolutely no sense. This comes from life couple 6545. And again, I have to note the striking resemblance. Take a look. Now, while the first one to me was obviously more solid and visible, even though this had strange flickering, I feel like that was a very similar craft or craft model. Very strange that it's over Area 51. It makes me wonder, was the stable one like an actual UFO? And then the flickering one over Area 51 is like a one that we recreated, reproduced, and it's obviously not working as well, so it's like flickering and trying to stay in the air. I don't know. I just hope we can do better than that, okay? And it gets stranger still with another very similar sighting. This one from Queensland, Australia. And it occurred on the 15th of October. This is all in October of 2025. Another delta formation in the sky that makes absolutely no sense. This one comes from Lloyd Linguini, fun name, but check it out and let me know your thoughts.
Exactly. The thing is, it just looks like the phone's moving. Oh, actually, you can see it this time.
Oh, if the light over there, I know it's kind of like it's a beam, it's a car, but for that sparkle thing, I don't think
It's
so.
not.
Yeah, that wine.
Look, it's not moving right now. That's about to move. That one just disappeared. The bright one above it, that wasn't moving at all, just disappeared.
Yeah, but there is still one that's bright over there.
And now there's three there.
Yeah, there are three now.
And now they're moving relative to each other.
I know. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can actually see it this time.
What are you seeing?
I don't know. But like, it's just a couple of dots on
Something?
the camera.
Yeah. It's gone now again.
Yeah. At least you got it.
3 in a row and all so similar, all in 1 month. It makes no sense. And it really makes you wonder. And like you don't want to sit here and go down this conspiracy rabbit hole, right? But today when I was looking up UFO, UAP, or OVNI on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, this happened. I couldn't get any results whatsoever. Definitely not the top results. And when you hit video, the same thing happens. Now, I'm not saying that anyone's covering anything up, but I'm only allowed to say so many things on here. Next, we have a strange UFO from Illinois. This time, it's not lights in a Delta formation. Instead, it's a weird string of lights that people are still trying to figure out today because it didn't seem to correspond with like any rocket launches or any Starlink. It occurred on October 12th, 2025 at 8:05 p.m. I'm trying to read the name. Oh, Crunchy Wop. I was wondering. I don't want to know what that means, but the name of the uploader is Crunchy Wop. Very strange stuff we're seeing in the skies, y'all. Check this out.
What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck is that? Yo, what? Yo, what?
Now, I found that very interesting, and I wanted to add it in this video of these Delta Formation crafts because although it's not one of those three lights in formation, when you look at it closely, it does look like, little orbs of light on a string, kind of like a pearl necklace. And it makes me wonder, as we've seen videos like this before, if it could be that these lights also all conjoin. Maybe they are little crafts, and then they make this string, which would, I guess, almost look like SpaceX, but we've been seeing these UFOs since way before that, so that's like a whole other thing. But could they be the same, if not similar? Or as we've seen in other UFO videos where the UFOs are dropping off slag, could these be the things that they're dropping off? So many questions, and honestly, very little answers. Actually, AARO recently took a step back and claimed that a recent UFO sighting that was released from internally was actually just balloons. And it's strange because it's going on to what the debunkers are saying about the UFO that split the missile possibly being a balloon. And honestly, what's with the mixed messaging? I don't know what's going on, but they're claiming it's a balloon, and I'm going to show it to you guys. And I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you guys think this is a balloon? What's happening? And what if it is? Why the hell are we tracking a balloon? What is my money being used for? But yeah, they're calling that the red balloon. And honestly, I can't make heads or tails of it. I don't, what do I look like? I'm not in the military. You tell me. And then if it is, are we mistaking, are we truly mistaking then balloons for UFOs? Also, because if that's the case, what are you doing? What is your job? You don't know what a balloon looks like? It's a lot. But the Delta Formation UFOs, those are definitely not balloons. What the hell are those? Can we at least get more information on that? Because that also makes no sense. Guys, if you made it this far, smash that like. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.